A company history spanning over 110 years, Dräger is a world leader in the development and manufacturing of the highest quality medical, safety, underwater, and aerospace equipment. Our products monitor, support, and protect vital human functions, creating better and safer conditions for our health and the environment. In today's modern world, where high speed and technology dictate our everyday lives, an awareness dulled by alcohol exposes us and others to many risks. As part of the Dräger company, Dräger Safety Diagnostics Incorporated protects and saves lives through uncompromising innovation. Our alcohol detection products help to improve existing protective and safety measures in law enforcement agencies, work environments, and communities. Drawing on its 50 years of experience in the area of breath alcohol concentration measurement, Dräger Safety Diagnostics has developed a highly reliable ignition interlock device to prevent an alcohol-impaired person from operating a motor vehicle, heavy equipment, or machinery. The device not only protects the operator of the vehicle, but it also helps to safeguard others and prevent loss of life. Whether as a result of a court order or as a preventative measure taken by a person, company, or parent, there are many benefits to having an interlock device installed in a vehicle. If the device is installed as a result of a court order, the driver can be consoled by the fact that they may be avoiding potential license suspension or revocation, property damage expenses, and jail time. A person who has a possible or recognized alcohol problem who elects to install a device may have an increased chance at changing their drinking behavior. A company with the device installed on its vehicles can reduce company downtime, customer anxiety about its drivers, work-related drunk driving accidents, and litigation. A parent who chooses to install the device on their child's vehicle will help reduce the probability of underage drunk driving, which may result in fines, jail time, injury, or death. Family, friends, and passengers of all drivers with interlock devices will have greater reassurance concerning the safety of the driver and others. The most important benefit of the device is that it helps to save lives. Dräger Safety Diagnostics' newest interlock device, the Interlock XT, meets all worldwide device requirements, offers the greatest possible convenience for the user, and sets a new standard for alcohol interlocks. The Interlock XT is a breath alcohol measuring instrument which can prevent a vehicle from being started. Before the vehicle can be started, a breath sample that is at or below the allowable breath alcohol concentration has to be provided. The device records all breath alcohol concentration, or BAC readings, vehicle activity, tampering attempts, all types of violations, and the date and time of each event. The handset is the breath alcohol measuring instrument. The handset consists of the mouthpiece, the LED indicators, the display screen, and menu buttons. The mouthpiece is a small plastic tube through which the user gives a breath sample. The LED indicators and the display screen prompt the user to take a breath test, give the status of the test, and inform the user of necessary maintenance. Menu buttons are used to navigate through the user options shown on the display screen. When you are ready to begin your breath test, insert your vehicle key into the ignition switch and turn it to the on position. The display screen will indicate, "Warming up, please wait." Then, turn the key back to the off position to take your breath test. As the device is warming up, please ensure that you have extinguished all smoking tobacco products in your vehicle and have removed all substances from your mouth. It is important to note that you should not use smoking tobacco or alcohol products 15 minutes prior to testing. When the device is ready for you to give a breath sample, it will indicate "Ready for test, please blow" on the display screen, and a yellow light will flash on the top left corner of the handset. To give a breath sample, you must provide a proper blow and suck back breath pattern into the mouthpiece until the device indicates you may stop. Before providing a breath sample for testing, you may wish to take a few normal, even breaths to prepare yourself for the test. Once you are ready to provide a breath sample, take a deep breath and place your lips around the mouthpiece. Provide a steady blow, exhaling normally. As you are blowing, the device will sound a constant tone. Do not stop blowing. The tone indicates you are blowing correctly. When the tone stops, give an immediate short, sharp suck back until the device beeps once. Do not pause between the blow and the suck back pattern. Once this pattern is finished, the breath sample is complete. If an incomplete or erratic breath sample is detected as you blow, the constant tone you hear will change to an alternating tone, and the display screen will indicate that a breath sample error occurred. If the breath sample is too short, the display screen will indicate blow longer, repeat test. If the breath sample is too soft, the display screen will indicate blow stronger, repeat test. If the breath sample is not followed by a proper suck back pattern, the display screen will indicate suck after blow, repeat test. If you encounter any of these three error messages, a red light will flash on the top right corner of the handset. To continue, press OK. The display screen will indicate ready for test, please blow. Provide another breath sample. If you give a complete and steady breath sample, the display screen will either indicate that the test was failed or the test was passed based on your breath alcohol concentration. If the breath sample contains alcohol, the display screen will indicate test failed. If you fail the test, the device will record a violation and prevent you from starting your vehicle. The red light will flash on the top right corner of the handset. The display screen will indicate temporary lockout, and a countdown will begin, indicating the amount of time before another breath test can be taken. Once the temporary lockout countdown has ended, turn your vehicle key to the on position, then turn it to the off position, and the device will prepare for another test. The yellow light will flash on the top left corner of the handset, and the display screen will indicate ready for test, please blow, when the device is prepared for you to provide another breath sample. If you fail the test, make sure you follow the proper breath testing procedures. Do not consume alcohol several hours prior to taking a breath test. Do not use, ingest, or otherwise consume alcohol-based products 15 minutes prior to taking a breath test. Do not store or spray alcohol-based products in the cab or trunk of the vehicle. Do not blow into the device immediately after eating or drinking. After eating, rinse your mouth thoroughly with water 2 to 3 times and wait approximately 1 to 2 minutes before testing. Failure to follow these rules may result in a test violation or damage to the device. You must follow up a failed test with another test as soon as possible. If the breath sample is at or below the allowable breath alcohol concentration, the display screen will indicate test passed, at which time you may start your vehicle. Depending upon your state's regulations, you will then have at least 1 minute to start your vehicle, which is indicated on the display screen as free start time. If you do not do so within the free start time, you must pass another test in order to start your vehicle. If you start the vehicle and the display screen does not indicate drive safely, turn off the vehicle, wait 5 seconds, start the engine again, and gently accelerate the engine for a few seconds. Make sure drive safely is indicated on the display screen before beginning your drive. If you turn your vehicle key to the on position and you have no plan to drive, the display screen will indicate ready for test, please blow. You do not need to take the test. Simply turn your vehicle key to the off position and the test will be canceled within about 2 minutes of inactivity. The display screen will indicate test aborted and the device will shut off without recording a violation. At random intervals, the Interlock device will prompt you to give additional breath tests while driving. These random driving tests, called rolling retest, may occur several times while you are driving your vehicle. An alternating tone will sound, and the yellow light will flash on the top left corner of the handset when the device requires a rolling retest. The display screen will indicate, "Retest required, please blow." At this time, a breath sample is required. If you are in heavy traffic or on a dangerous section of road, you may wish to wait a few moments to take the test. Dräger Safety Diagnostics recommends that you pull your vehicle off the road to take the test when it is safe to do so. If you do, park the vehicle safely, leave the motor running, and follow the instructions for testing as indicated on the display screen. If for any reason you do not take the rolling retest before time expires, the device will record a violation and the display screen will indicate retest violation. The alternating tone will continue to sound, and both the red and yellow lights will alternately flash on the top corners of the handset. Depending upon your state's regulations, your vehicle's horn may also sound, and your headlights may also flash to warn nearby drivers of your missed or refused test. If you miss or refuse the test, the device will not cause your vehicle to shut off while driving. If time expires before you are able to give a breath sample for the rolling retest, press OK and give a proper breath sample. Do not attempt to turn off your vehicle to avoid the rolling retest. The device will record a violation and you will be required to pass an initial test before restarting your vehicle. As with an initial test to start your vehicle, if the breath sample you give is too short, too soft, or does not contain the proper suck-back pattern, the device will indicate a breath sample error and will request another breath sample. Press OK and give a proper breath sample. If the breath sample contains alcohol, the display screen will indicate retest failed and the device will record a violation. Until you pass the test or turn off the engine, the alternating tone will continue to sound and the red and yellow lights will alternately flash on the top corners of the handset. Depending upon your state's regulations, your vehicle's horn may also sound and your headlights may also flash to warn nearby drivers of your failed test. If you fail the test, the device will not cause your vehicle to shut off while driving. After a failed rolling retest, you must pull your vehicle off the road and turn off your vehicle's engine. Once your vehicle is shut off, the display screen will indicate temporary lockout and a countdown will begin, indicating the amount of time before another breath test can be taken. If the breath sample is at or below the allowable breath alcohol concentration, the display screen will indicate retest passed and then drive safely. Return the handset to its mount and continue driving. Other random rolling retests may occur at different points during the remainder of your trip. The Interlock device will require periodic service to maintain and monitor the device. At your service center, the service technician will inform you of the necessary maintenance, schedule a convenient time for your next monthly service appointment, and program your device for a required monitoring check for that day. A few days before your scheduled appointment, the display screen will indicate service required in a given amount of days every time you turn your vehicle key to the on position to begin an initial test. On the day when your scheduled appointment is to occur, the display screen will indicate service required today. If the device is not serviced on the scheduled day, the display screen will indicate service lockout in a given amount of days every time you turn your vehicle key to the on position to begin an initial test. Call your service technician to schedule an appointment immediately. On the day before a service lockout is to occur, the display screen will indicate service lockout in 1 day. If the device is not serviced by 12 a.m. midnight of that day, the display screen will indicate service lockout and your vehicle will be permanently inoperable until serviced by a technician. You are responsible for any cost incurred to have your vehicle serviced as a result of a service lockout, which may include towing to the service center or paying the technician to go to the vehicle. Depending upon your state's regulations, additional service on the device may be required before scheduled if it records one or more violations. A violation reset may be caused by a failed initial breath test, a skipped rolling retest, a failed rolling retest, or tampering with the device. In this case, the display screen will indicate violation reset at the time it occurs and then service lockout in a given amount of days every time you turn the vehicle key to the on position to begin an initial test. If the device is not serviced within the specified time period, the display screen will indicate service lockout and your vehicle will be permanently inoperable until serviced by a technician. You are responsible for any cost incurred to have your vehicle serviced as a result of a service lockout, which may include towing to the service center or paying the technician to go to the vehicle. Each time you visit a service center, either for a monitoring check or for a violation reset, the service technician will download all stored information from your device directly to Dräger Safety Diagnostic Incorporated's database. The technician will record a log of the odometer reading, inspect the device for proper function and evidence of tampering, check all wiring and connections, calibrate the device according to your state's regulations, and schedule the next appointment. Your service technician will also assist you with any questions or concerns you may have. Like any sophisticated electronic equipment, the Interlock device does require some basic care and handling. The handset must be kept dry at all times. Like a desktop or laptop computer, the device may not work properly and could present an electrical hazard to the device when wet. If you spill something onto or into the device, contact your service technician immediately. Do not turn the key to the on position to start a breath test. If the device is damaged and must be repaired or replaced, you will be responsible for any expenses. Use a lightly dampened cloth to wipe off dirt as needed. Never use a cleaner or soap on the handset. You may also request that the service technician clean it during your next service appointment. The mouthpiece should be removed from the handset and cleaned with warm water and soap on a weekly basis. This prevents a buildup of dirt, smoke, and tobacco residue, any of which could obstruct the flow of air and interrupt a breath sample. While driving, keep the handset on the mount attached to the console of your vehicle's interior. When your vehicle is parked outside for a considerable amount of time, place the handset in a location that is out of the sun's direct light and heat. Under certain circumstances, you may need to disconnect the handset from the device and remove it from your vehicle. The handset must never be disconnected while driving or while the Interlock device is requesting a retest. Otherwise, the device will record a violation. However, with authorization from your service technician, you may be allowed to remove the handset when temperatures are extreme. Extremely hot or cold temperatures can increase the time needed for the Interlock to cool or warm in order to allow a breath test. In these cases, the handset should be disconnected, removed from the vehicle, and temporarily placed in a location where the temperature is roughly room temperature. To remove the handset from the vehicle, unplug the modular plug cable that is located at the bottom of the handset. Press down on the lever and gently pull the cord out of the handset. To reconnect the handset, gently plug the cable back into the bottom of the handset until the lever clicks into place. To prevent theft of the handset, make sure your windows are always closed when you're away from your vehicle. As an additional theft precaution, you may also request authorization from your service technician to remove the handset from your vehicle on a daily basis. Warning: in some states, any disconnect of the handset may constitute a violation. Contact your service provider technician for authorization prior to attempting a disconnect. You will be held liable for damage for which the service provider, service technician, or manufacturer believes has been caused by misuse, abuse, and/or neglect of the Interlock XT device. If your vehicle experiences a loss of power due to a dead or weak battery a battery disconnect, or a battery replacement, the Interlock device will detect and record a power loss event. When this occurs, document in writing the date, time, and reason that the battery was serviced. Make copies of all receipts for any parts or service you purchased. Give all of this information to your service technician at your next scheduled appointment. If your vehicle's engine turns off while you are driving, the device is designed to allow you to restart your engine within the indicated free start time without taking a breath test. If your vehicle is taken to a mechanic or body shop for service, make sure to cover the handset to prevent it from getting dirty. For any minor vehicle service, such as an oil change, brake service, or car detailing, please stay with the vehicle in the event that the automotive technician needs you to provide a breath test to start your vehicle. For any major vehicle service maintenance, such as a starter replacement or engine or body repair, please ask the automotive technician to contact your service provider for instructions. You may need to have your device reset after major vehicle service. If your vehicle will require service for an extended amount of time, you may be advised to seek authorization from your monitoring agent for a temporary disconnect of the device. Ask the mechanic or body shop to contact your service provider for removal instructions. In any event, ensure that only alcohol-free solvents are used in your vehicle. If solvents containing alcohol are used for any reason, be sure the vehicle is properly ventilated for 15 minutes before you take an initial breath test. This completes your initial training on the Dräger Interlock XT device. In just a few minutes, your service technician will demonstrate proper usage of the device and answer any questions you may have. After you have left the service center, if you have any questions or problems concerning the device, consult your user manual or call your service technician for assistance. When your agreement with your service provider is fulfilled and the device is removed from your vehicle, please continue to take the appropriate measures toward ensuring our interstates, highways, and roads are safe places for everyone to drive.